Hello everybody, welcome to Odds, Ends,
and Friends.
I'm Teresa.
And I'm Amanda. And this little cutie is my little one, Hannah.
Today we're going to be making some summer treats and things for your feet.
We're going to start off with making some watermelon-shaped Jell-O and Rice Krispie treats.
Then we're going to be doing some watermelon-themed flip-flops and some dinosaur-themed flip-flops too.
Today is a great day to learn something new.
First we're going to be making the watermelon-shaped Jell-Os. So the first things that we'll need are Jell-O, preferably strawberry, 4 cups of water, 2 cups that are boiling and 2 cups regular water, some chocolate chips, a bowl, some limes, a knife, and a spoon. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the lime and we're going to cut it lengthwise.
Why did I get the tiny knife?
I didn't know you were going to do it.
Okay.
Then we're going to take a knife and we're going to cut on the inside.
I'm not
being
good with
very,
knives.
very
I'm gonna use
careful.
a spoon.
Okay. Being very, very careful not to cut yourself. Just to kind of lean it up against the cutting board here and cut all the way around as much as you can without cutting through the lime. Amanda's using a spoon. It depends on whatever's easier for you.
To scoop the lime out, right?
Yes.
Maybe a knife is better.
And you have to be really careful not to get a hole. So otherwise the Jell-O will leak through.
Everywhere.
So then you're going to take out the little lime pieces inside and set them aside. And then you have a hollow lime half.
Okay, now that our Jell-O is ready, we're going to carefully pour the hot Jell-O into the limes. This is really high up. I'm scared. I hope you guys can see what we're doing. Can you see? So now we have to wait until our Jell-O sets, and then we're going to add in our chocolate chunks to look like little watermelon seeds. I think I would use like mini chocolate chips or like darker chocolate chips to look more like seeds.
And now we're going to put our Jell-O into the refrigerator for a few hours to let it set. And then when it's all done, we're going to cut it up into pieces so that they look like little watermelon slices. Alright, now we're going to try our little creations.
I can't wait.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. The chocolate chips are delicious.
It's refreshing.
Perfect for a summer day.
And if you want to be a little bit naughty, you can add a little liquor and make them into Jell-O shots. But we would never.
No.
Okay, next we're going to make our Rice Krispie treats in the shape of watermelons. So you'll need 6 cups of Rice Krispies, 3 tablespoons of butter, and a measuring cup. You'll need a whole bag of marshmallows, about 40 large marshmallows, some chocolate chips for the watermelon seeds. You will need some red food coloring, green food coloring, 2 mixing bowls and a spoon, 1 for the green Rice Krispies and 1 for the red Rice Krispies, a large pot to melt your marshmallows and your butter, and a circular pan to smash your Rice Krispies into. Okay, let's get started.
First, put 3 tablespoons of butter into a saucepan over medium heat. Once that's all melted, add all the marshmallows into the saucepan along with the butter. Hannah was not amused. Once the marshmallows are nice and melted, turn off the heat and add 6 cups of Rice Krispies in, 1 cup at a time. Mix well until everything is incorporated.
Okay, now we're going to divide our Rice Krispies up into 2 bowls. And while you do that, I'm going to grease the circular pan. I'm going to put some butter so it doesn't stick too much. You can always spray it if you want to with a cooking spray. Like so. Okay, you're going to add a few drops. Hopefully this should turn green. We gotta work quick because it's like starting to set. Oh no! Now we're going to put the green in first. I'm gonna put some butter on my hands so it doesn't stick to me too much.
And you're going to press it down firmly so that that way it'll kind of compact, and then you'll make the outer rind of the watermelon. Don't mind the crying baby in the background.
She's with her dad, don't worry. Okay, a little bit more.
Then you're going to take the red, and then you're going to put it right there in the center, in the middle of everything, and make sure it's pretty compact. And just kind of push it down a little bit. And push it down until you fill up all the space in the middle. And then once it's all even, then you're going to take the chocolate chips, and then you're going to stick them in the middle, in the red part, so that they simulate watermelon seeds. Sure.
The fun part.
And if you want, you can also use sunflower seeds that are covered in chocolate if you would like.
Okay, now we're ready to cut it up into slices, so it looks like little watermelon slices.
Ready?
I lost some seeds. This is so good. I love Rice Krispie treats. And the chocolate chips make it so much better too.
Okay, now we're going to work on our flip-flops. I'm going to be doing some dinosaur-themed ones, and Amanda's going to be doing
some watermelon-themed ones.
And for the dinosaur ones, I got 2 different colored paints. I think they're from Michael's. They're like 69 cents. And I got olive green and terracotta. You don't have to get 2 colors. You can just do the one, but that's just what I decided to do. I have a thin paintbrush, a paper plate, some foam pieces, flip-flops, and some scissors.
And I have, these are paint pens, so they're waterproof, and I think that they'll probably last longer on the flip-flops, hopefully. So I have 2 different shades of green for the skin of the watermelon, and then I have black for the watermelon seeds. And we got our flip-flops from Old Navy. They were 2 pairs for $5. Alright, let's get started.
Okay.
So first we're going to show you how to make the watermelon flip-flops. First I start off by taking my dark green paint pen. It's an oil-based paint pen, so hopefully it'll be more waterproof, and I'm going to make a fairly thick line all along the bottom of the flip-flop. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight either. And then next I'm going to take the light green paint pen and make a slightly thinner stripe all along the flip-flop on top of that dark green line. And then finally I'm going to take the dark green paint pen once more and make another stripe all along the side of my flip-flop. And I wanted to choose different colors because the skin of a watermelon varies in colors anyways, and I thought it would be more fun to have the different colored stripes. Next I'm going to take my black paint pen and just draw a bunch of little black watermelon seeds all over the flip-flop. And then I also wanted to put some black watermelon seeds along the strap of my flip-flops so you can see them better, because when your foot's inside the flip-flop you can't see too many of the seeds anyways. It's a little bit bumpy, but if you just take your time you can get the ink to fill in really well.
Next, we're going to be making our dinosaur flip-flops. The first thing you'll need to do is to cut out a piece of foam that will represent the spikes, and you'll have to measure out a piece that's about the length of the flip-flop strap, and then you're going to carefully cut it out onto the piece of foam, whatever color you want. I decided to use orange just because I thought it would be a nice contrast to the neon green, but whatever color works. So then I just cut it crosswise, and then once I'm all done, then I just stick it onto the strap with some glue. I used some special glue that I found at Michael's. It's some kind of super red gel adhesive, and it said that it was good for rubber, but if you have crazy glue or a different type of glue, you're more than welcome to use that as well. So now I'm just gluing it on top of the strap, and you have to hold it there for about 20 seconds or so, maybe longer, just to make sure that it stays. Next, I am using some paint, and you can use this type of paint from acrylic paint from Michael's, or you can also use a paint pen. And so now I'm using my first color, and I decided to look online to see what kind of dinosaur footprints I'd like to use. And so this first one kind of has 3 talons. And so I'm just carefully painting it onto the bottom part of the flip-flop. And again, if you use the paint pens, it would probably be a lot more precise, but I just decided to use the paint just to make it a lot more colorful. Then I'm going to use the other color to put onto the flip-flop, and this time I'm using a different type of footprint. And you can just put as many footprints as you want throughout the whole flip-flop. You can put as many or as little as you want. I decided to do a few sparse ones here and there. And I also looked online to see what kind of outlines I wanted to do. And here I'm doing a Brachiosaurus, a Stegosaurus, and a T-Rex. So I'm just repeating the pattern throughout the edge of the flip-flop. And as you can see, it's not perfect.
Here's our finished product. Thanks for watching our first video.
If you make any of these, please take a picture and post them to our Instagram account listed below in the description box using a hashtag #SummerTreatsAndFeats.
Please like and subscribe.
Bye!